Shalom, everyone. Okay, so in this one is like a part 3. Okay, Moses was basically disobedient. Okay, in Numbers 13 verse 31, but the men that went up with him said, "We be not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we." Okay, so in Numbers 13 verse 26 through 33, God gave Moses and the children of Israel their promised land. He finally gave them their promised land, right? And so when, just like now. And so when God gave them the promised land, here come the people, here come Moses sowing seeds of discomfort, trying to trick or get people out of the land because of fear. And so God spoke to Moses and commanded that he send 12 men to view the promised land. Moses did as God commanded and selected 12 men to spy out of the land in Canaan. He did this also to satisfy the people who were complaining, even though God had already assured them of a promised land. Moses instructed these men to tour the land and bring back a report on the following day. What kind of land was Canaan? Fruitful or bad? Fat or lean? Wood or barren? What kind of people inhabited the land? Strong or weak? Few or many? Big or small? What kind of city did they live in? Open or walled? After the 12 men viewed the land from the wilderness of Paran to the land of Canaan, 2 groups brought back different reports. The first group brought back an evil report. They told of everything they saw in the land. However, they said they were not able to possess the land because they were not as strong as the inhabitants of the city. Caleb, who possessed faith in God, said to Moses, "Let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it." But the heart of the people became discouraged and they began to murmur and complain. Moses got to see the promised land, but he didn't get to enjoy it. Okay. And when you read the Bible, I mean, you either want it or not. You're either trying to help somebody get it or you're trying to stop them from getting it. And then that's where I'm gonna get my stuff. If it's for me, it's for me. Look at where I'm at. Look how many people against me for going to get what God told me is mine. How else I'm gonna get it? He said it's mine. I'm gonna get it. It's mine. He mine. It's mine. The money, whatever, is mine. And so, I mean, I've been saying this is one of the lessons. Don't let nobody get you out of your promised land. Don't let nobody trick you. You can hear from God yourself. That's why we have a connection with God ourselves. Counsel is there for help, not confusion, not discouragement, not I don't want you to have it because the land don't look like the other land I wanted you to have. But God gave us all a specific promised land. Make sure you're helping somebody get their promised land and you're not in the way. You're not an evil person, not wanting to share power or dictatorship. However the Lord has blessed you to rule. Caleb, who possessed faith in God, said to Moses, "Let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it." But the heart of the people became discouraged. They began to murmur and complain. They didn't even get it. Joshua, Joshua ended up being raised, right? It was a younger boy. My gosh. And so can I tell you God talking to you? My gosh. It was a younger boy who had the courage. Joshua got the promised land. My gosh. God is speaking to somebody. Get rid of the fear. Manifest where you're supposed to manifest as a man or woman. And stop it before somebody else gets your promised land, because the wedding has to go on. My gosh. That's it. And Caleb, who possessed faith in God, said to Moses, "Let us go up at once and possess it, for we are all able to overcome it." But they didn't do it because they were scared. Why haven't you made the phone call yet? This is God speaking to you. Why haven't you gone where God has told you to go? He raised King Josiah, a younger man, to possess the promised land because he wasn't scared to take it. It's a Bible scripture that God has been reading to you. The young man, I got you kicking me. Stop kicking me. The young man did not delay. That's what he's saying. You're doing all of this, but you won't physically connect. You're delaying yourself and the promises, and then we got to do extra struggle because of it, or go through extra stress. And then you want to tell me not to smoke in this singled pregnancy. The young man did not delay. He wasn't scared to go possess what God said he was giving him. Make sure you are possessing or taking what God has given you. Don't delay, don't murmur, don't complain. Be grateful, or God will raise another. That's what he keeps saying, unfortunately. Shalom.